With the common centrist, with my channel, anybody can get it. Left, right, Republican, Democrat, especially libertarians. I have a special place in my ire for libertarians. Going on, everybody? It is your boy D-Wayne. I am back here with the return of the common centrist. I haven't posted in a very long time because honestly I wasn't really sure what I was doing anymore. I have a lot of projects going on, and I was kind of going to try to bring them all under one umbrella. You know, I have a photography channel now. I have my music that I do. I have a podcast about music that has nothing to do with this. And, you know, I was going to try to bring it all under one umbrella. But things haven't stopped happening in the world, and, you know, need somebody to comment on them, I guess. There's a whole ecosystem of YouTube that works that way, and I don't see why I should stop trying to be a part of it. Also, I have a large library of videos and shorts that, you know, I've been wanting to talk about. So, we're gonna get to that, but like the real reason that I decided that this is important for me to do is because as a society, we are so polarized, you know, that I feel like an opportunity is being missed for people in the middle, which seems to be the majority of us, to come together and, like, you know, really make our voices heard, right? You know, we talk about the two-party system, but like there's probably room for one in the middle, and I feel like all of the other like third parties or independent parties are extreme versions of the Democrat and Republican Party, right? And when we talk about the Democrat and Republican Party, you know, we always got those people that are like, well, both parties are bad, and they say that as if they are like all good. You know, I can admit to myself that I am not 100% good. I do bad things. I say bad things. I am not always, you know, the most sympathetic person. And if I can admit that, to hold somebody else to a higher standard, like at the end of the day, these are still human beings who we've entrusted with government, but they're still human beings, right? I think another thing that really kind of puts people off of that is the idea of choosing the lesser of two evils, right? Because when you have to choose the lesser of two evils, then that means a responsibility comes on us to find the greatest good possible out of the lesser of those two evils. And what I mean by that is, like, what's the most we can do while maybe accepting some of the there's not going to be a perfect solution, but there's usually going to be a solution where there's more good than bad. And we have to sit with that, and honestly, part of that is facing the reality that, you know, what I think is evil doesn't necessarily translate. You know, it doesn't go across lines. Like, my version of evil might not be your version of evil. Your version of evil might not be my version of evil. And also, it, you know, it's subjective to situations, right? The one example that I use, you know, if I punch somebody in the face, I did the wrong thing, right? Like, objectively, punching somebody in the face is wrong. However, if I punch somebody in the face because they're trying to rob an old lady, am I really wrong? I mean, the answer is, like, the action is wrong, the situation is right, I guess. At least that's how I would view it. With that being said, the ideal outcome or the ideal situation is for nobody to be punched in the face because there's no reason to punch anybody in the face. Does that make sense? And honestly, dude, like, it's so crazy what's going on here now, right? Because yesterday a friend of mine is telling me about, you know, there's people on the like extreme left that want to call the vagina a woman's, you know, intimate body parts a bonus hole, which is ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. And on the other side, you have people who want to literally elect a criminal to the highest office in the land, which is equally as ridiculous. There's got to be somewhere in the middle, in between those, that we can meet, and you know, without having to take the either side, you know. Because neither one of those sides is a side that I want to be on. And I understand why some people feel like they're forced to pick one of those sides. But there's more of us in the middle than there are of those guys on the extremes. And, like, we should come together and have the power to do what we need to do. So, like I said, with the common centrist, with my channel, anybody can get it. Left, right, Republican, Democrat, especially libertarians. I have a special place in my ire for libertarians, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I just think that there's a better solution, and somewhere in the middle that we can meet and have some really productive conversations, and maybe have a movement, start a movement that can change things, that's really beneficial to everybody, and not so much trying to appease the voices of the loud minorities. Okay, maybe be a more vocal majority, and if not be a more vocal majority, be a majority that can tune out the noise of the loud minorities. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. Please like and share this with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. I still have that minor goal of hitting 50 subscribers, and I stopped posting, so it was hard to hit that. I'm only 3 away, but really I think by the end of the year I want to be up to 100. I don't think that's too much to ask. So yeah, I'll link all of my other projects in the description. My photo channel is called Photodelphia. My music podcast is called Beyond the Static. My music project is called The Archivist. Yeah, I'll link my TikTok, my Instagrams, all that fun stuff. So I hope to talk to you guys soon. And if you have any particular things that you want me to talk about, please let me know. And to my homie Raheem, I haven't forgot about you and the comments that you left about things that I can get into and talk about. So look for that video coming up soon. All right, guys. See you when I see you.